When I was younger, like 20 something, I spent a lot of time reading design books and looking at them. I look at all these beautiful examples, like simple, clean layouts, brilliant use of space, and I keep wondering, how is that even possible? Of course, being post communist Romania didn't help, but how do people get to do that kind of work? So I tried to put in the effort. I learned the tools Photoshop, Illustrator, all the Adobe stuff, because back then you had to. And I know that now you open Canva or some AI tool and it spits out something that is done, that you spend more time fixing it than if you started from scratch, but that's a different story. But here's the thing, even before AI made everything look easy, the real world of design was already very different from what those books and those websites showed me. And that's the painful truth. It's not just about how good you are, it's about who you know and how well you can sell it. Of course, don't get me wrong, you still need the skills. You can't fake it. But skills alone won't get you far if you don't know how to present your work, talk about it, and make people believe in it. And that's what nobody tells you when you're starting out. So let's go back to those clean, simple design I mentioned earlier, and those kind that you see in the design books. I never work at big agencies. I haven't done campaigns for huge brands. I'm more of a, let's call it a creative hustler, trying to make a living doing what I love. And if you're like me working with small and medium sized businesses, then you know most of what you see in those books and these websites, it's kind of a bullshit. And before you close the video, hear me out. When you're working with small clients, your experience will be completely different. You're trying to apply design standards meant for global brands to businesses that aren't there yet. Not in terms of budget, not in terms of design maturity. And you'll feel the pain because you'll speak a different language. I know that you want to create, you want to design. That's what we, as creative, we need to make things. But here's where it sucks. You also need to learn how to sell, how to present, how to tell a story, how to carry yourself in a room, and of course, how to network. And if you're an introvert, it's even harder. Putting yourself out there, speaking up, networking, it doesn't come naturally. But those skills are just as important as design itself. You don't have to become someone you're not, but you do have to practice being visible. Of course, there are exceptions, sure, but for most of us, I think this is the reality. And I've realized it a little maybe too late. I spent years learning, working, grinding, but I didn't spend enough time learning how to sell what I do. So here's the main takeaway, start learning how to tell your story, build a reputation, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, like talking into a microphone, into a lens. Share your process, your thinking, your work. Because if you wait too long, like I did, you'll miss out opportunities, or I think I missed some opportunities that could have changed everything. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.